Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, also known as Dr. Unstuck. And it was -8 this morning when I woke up, which is why I saw the monster hat on. Because Golden Boys and I just stepped outside for a quick second. And here's what we want to talk about today. We want to talk about how negative self-talk feeds confirmation bias. So we know about what negative self-talk is, right? It's all the messages about what if this, what if that, what if this, catastrophizing, rehearsing the worst case scenario, self-deprecating, all those thoughts of how we're not enough, and the self-doubt that leads to the limiting beliefs, which really keep us held back. So that's the negative self-talk part. Now, confirmation bias is seeking out information we already believe to be true. So a very general example, people often think of politics. I'm not going to go there. Just in general, since politics was a thing, like 2 centuries ago or whatever. That's just one example. It can be your workplace, something you believe. It can be articles you read. It can be, your friends group. And it can also be the messages that were said to us, usually based in shame. I'm the negative ones. When we were younger, well, the same thing. We are seeking out information we already believe to be true. So when we heard when we were younger that we're not the smart one in the family. You're not the athlete. You're not the artist. You're not going to amount to anything. You're not college material, all the things. And then there's really, 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 heavy-duty, shameful messages. Well, as children, we're dependent on the people taking care of us, right? So that goes in, because the child knows that their very survival is dependent on these people. So we kind of make agreements because, we're innocent kids, and then we continue unconsciously to seek out information that supports that. So you don't do well in math, you get D's in math. Well, that just feeds that, the agreement you made about not being smart, or you had a bad singing experience, or whatever. Well, the second part of confirmation bias that many people are not aware of is that while we are actively seeking out unconsciously information we already believe to be true, which makes it stronger and reinforced, we are also simultaneously ignoring evidence to the contrary. So let's say you found your niche with literature or science or history or whatever, you start to do well in that, you're still ignoring the A's on that because it doesn't compute with the I'm not smart parts. We ignore it. Or people challenge, things we've been reading all these articles on one particular topic because we're so interested. Somebody throws something at it that was just newly found that doesn't gel with what you found, and we don't even hear it often because it goes against what we already believe to be true. So it's the same with our negative self-talk. So negative self-talk feeds, and strengthens our confirming bias about how we believe about ourselves and identify, because it's what we already believe to be true, and we're ignoring evidence that disputes it.